Hey guys, I'm Abz.
And I'm Fio.
And welcome back to another video, guys. And today, guys, as you can clearly see,
we have a really highly requested mukbang. You guys are like, try Pizza Hut, even though we know about it.
Even though we've ate it several times.
We thought, you know what? That's what you guys are gonna see. What do?
We ordered Pizza Hut just for you guys.
Literally, you guys. Technically, we're using this as a reason to eat unhealthy for tonight.
Before we dive into this video, guys, make sure you guys do the usuals. Don't forget to follow our socials down below. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on your post notifications so you guys be alerted
whenever we post.
And yeah, Fio,
I'm starving, so let's dive in. I'm actually not that hungry.
I'm starving.
Now that I'm looking at it. Because they put tomato on my pizza, you guys. Not tomato sauce, but tomato toppings. And it's like chopped really finely, so.
As you may already know, guys, I'm having margarita. As you know, Pizza Hut isn't halal, so I have to keep it strictly simple for myself. And Fio's got the vegetable supreme.
I actually never get this. Usually I also get like a margarita or something. But today I was like, girl, you gotta get those vegetable intakes way up there. So I was like, you know what, cool. I didn't realize there's tomato on this.
And as we know from the last video, guys, tomato isn't our favorite, is it?
Well, this has not been proven, but I believe that I'm allergic to it mentally.
But yeah, guys, we have our garlic breads here, and we have some wedges there.
I've actually never had Pizza Hut garlic bread.
Well, if you haven't, take a bite.
It's a first on this channel exclusively.
Are you a big fan of wedges?
Actually, I don't know why. I just rather like regular chips. I don't know why. I've never been a big fan of it. But I will have it, but...
I mean, I kind of grew into it. Wasn't fun straight away.
Well, why can't they give you the option of just straight normal chips? Or does pizza not go with that?
Come on, dive into your pizza.
Okay.
Love that sound. Do you? God damn it, ASMR videos. Fella, how's your pregnancy going so far? Like, if you had to say from 1 to 10, like 10 being like pretty good and 1 being like struggling.
I'm gonna go for a strong 8.
Yeah. What makes you say that?
Because there's a sign. Well, because of the fact that sometimes I forget that I'm pregnant. So surely if I was in pain, or if it was like that much of a bother, or that much of a hard struggle for me personally, I feel like I wouldn't really even forget. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, god damn, there's a lot of things people don't tell you about it.
Like what?
I don't want to put people off their food. When people ask me how's your pregnancy, like, it's going good, but honestly, you guys, it's honestly mentally, it's hard. Like, it's really hard to just be mentally there. Like, your emotions just go so high and so low like that. Like you're a puppet. That's the only really something that I'm really struggling with. It's just like how to control your emotions and stuff like that. And sometimes I'm like, oh, why do I hate everything and everyone so much? And then I realize I'm pregnant. This pregnancy, the only hard thing is it just makes me hate human beings. Like, honestly, everything irritates me about people. The only person really that does not irritate me, which is so shocking because that was one of my biggest fears, is you. You know, I was like, what if I can't stand you? I honestly cannot stand no one else but Abdullah. If Abdullah would come inside the room, try to reason with me, I'd be like, you know what, you're right. I did overreact, didn't I? But if anyone else goes, Fio, chill, I'm like, chill? You know, that kind of stuff. That's one thing that is like really the hardest thing. It's just to like keep my mouth shut when it comes to people. Like things that honestly, you know, when there's like situations where you're like, you know what, just like, that person's like that, man, shut up kind of thing. Yeah. Like, I can't tolerate that. Like, my mouth itches to just be like, you know what, shut up. That's the hardest thing. But when it comes to like physical symptoms and stuff like that, I've been good.
What's your symptoms? Really and truly, what are they?
So far now, nothing.
Nothing major?
Nothing major. No.
A few cramps?
A few cramps, which are totally fine.
Any cravings?
Not really. There's like some food that I really enjoy, and there's like food that I just cannot stand, and that's about it. But there's nothing that I'm like, oh, like I really want now. Like, I haven't experienced that.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's been an easy ride.
Oh yeah, for you?
Yeah, for me it's been an easy ride. Like, I don't think I had to do much so far, only because you don't have crazy cravings at night. Your symptoms isn't bad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All I have to do is feed you, or you know, you can feed yourself. You know what I mean? Just food, and that's it. Like, if I give you food, you're satisfied, and that is it.
Yeah. But do you think like emotionally, how do you feel?
Emotionally, I don't feel drained at all. I feel fine. I feel like the emotional part comes towards the end. That's the bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
But for now, I feel like I do get tired with you. Do you remember the first your first trimester when you used to sleep a lot? And like I would sleep with her a lot as well. Like I'll do like 3, like in a day I'll sleep 3-4 times with her, and literally I would feel like I'm pregnant as well.
My energy would like kind of rub off on you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah. If I'm feeling so like drained energy wise, like automatically I'll look over and he's like not or something.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of like. I feel like that's someone's vibe, innit? It kind of like rubs off on you. And also they say like partners, you know, that are expecting, like they feel like cravings, they feel symptoms and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's like a mental thing. Yeah. So have you had any cravings up like?
Recently, sweets. Because I haven't had any sweets in a very long time, and that was yesterday. Do you remember?
Yesterday.
Like we both went on a mad sugar rush. It was something that we could not control, we just had to do. And it wasn't more of sugar rush, it was just we just wanted to snack on stuff, because like recently like we've been avoiding stuff like that, because even Fio, she's been really well. Like she's been controlling her eating, she's been really well with controlling the amount of food. Like, you know, there's a limit when you're hungry and when you're greedy, and Fio just when she's hungry,
I've been so good. Like
there's times where I'm like, yo, like you haven't even eaten, and like, yo, I'm not even hungry. So you can't really force a pregnant woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
There's been times where he's like, yo, you have to eat, and I'm like, I'm not hungry. Like I'm not gonna just eat for the sake of eating, because all my life like I struggled with like controlling my eating and like knowing when is enough. Like if I'm enjoying something, I will eat it until I can't breathe. And I feel like now that I'm pregnant, I'm more self-conscious of like why I eat, and like obviously the weight gain that I will not be able to control. I feel like maybe it's putting me off food, or maybe it's made me like very conscious of like where my limit is at. So I feel like, you know what, if I'm not hungry, like I'm not gonna just overeat. Or sometimes I'm like, an apple will do, literally. I've been really good. Like I'm actually quite surprised.
Yeah.
And like I'm just like to Abz, like I know my appetite is gonna obviously double up and triple up and stuff like that, so I don't want to like I don't want to rush it, you know. I know I will be eating mad towards the end, or you know, soon. Like now it's supposed, my appetite is supposed to be increasing, so I'm trying to like control my eating as much as possible early on.
Which you do,
rather than me worrying about it when I'm like what 7, 8, 9 months, when I can't really control it and I'm really hungry. Then I feel like that would be a bit unhealthy to do. But now if I'm not hungry, I don't stress it. I just have things like apples or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you do pretty well.
I'm actually really proud of myself.
No, I am.
But then again, now I feel bad for eating this.
You deserve it though. You're feeding 2 people. I mean, 1 big, not 2. I mean, you know,
you're
eating
for 2.
You're eating for 2. There you go.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one to leave crust around, you guys.
Yeah.
But this is quite thick.
I know, I like it.
And dry.
I think I swear, is it me or their crust used to be different before? Like their crust wasn't appetizing at all. Like it was really burnt up, and you know what I mean? Now their crusts are getting a little bit more better and soft, you know what I mean? Well,
to be honest, it always depends about which Pizza Hut you go to, you know, food quality wise.
That's true.
Now everyone is like, oh, so is it a boy? But I feel like people are more interested in the names that we have in mind rather than the gender. Like that's all people message me about. Like there are the odds of few here and there, like, oh, like, do you know if it's a boy or a girl? But like,
but guys, we can find out if we want to, but we just
got something planned.
We have things planned, which we will be announcing more obviously in the next few videos. It should be announced then. But if we wanted to, we could literally book a private, go and find out the gender ASAP. But we're literally planning something for the gender reveal. So yeah.
But even my brothers are like always calling me, asking, do you know the gender? Do you know the gender? I'm like, no. And they feel like we know, but we're hiding from them. I don't know why. They literally obsess over it. My brother even offered to pay privately, because I keep telling him my appointment is nowhere near now. Like, you gotta wait. My appointment is on the 26th of September. So I keep telling him that, and he was like, he had enough, and he's like, Fiona,
I'll book it for you.
I'll book a private one for you. Let's just go find out. I'm like, no, like me and Abdullah have got a plan. Don't worry. So they're like freaking out, you know. One wants a boy, and Alex literally wants like what?
But let's see.
To be a boy.
The family. My family thinks it's a girl.
Yeah.
Your family have mixed.
My family, most of them thinks it's a boy, because you guys, boys are like dominant in our family. Like that's it. In my family, there's only boys. Like most of us have boys. You know?
I mean, basically, most of the girls, the first thing they deliver is a boy, basically.
The first thing. the first
baby,
kid will be
the first kid is a boy. For Fio, it's like the odds isn't amazing, you know what I mean? And then
but this is not
obviously,
genetics, it's about what you carry.
Yeah, but for me, it's like I have 2 brothers. My mum never had a girl. The odds isn't quite good as well, is it? So obviously, people are just like, yeah, you're definitely getting a boy. You're definitely getting a boy.
Yeah, everyone in my family is like, yeah, it's gonna be a boy.
Me personally,
it's gonna be a boy and stuff like that. So
me personally, at the beginning, I was like, yeah, it's a boy, 100%.
Me too. I was like,
yeah. But guys,
this baby's a boy.
Honestly, I had a dream and it was a girl. Fio delivered a girl, and I swear to you, I'm not even joking. It was like I think a few days before the scan or something, or maybe
our first scan.
Yeah. And then
you guys, he was dead set. He was like, "This is a boy." I was like,
"Yo, this is a boy."
We were both dead set.
After that dream, though, I was like, "Yo, this is a girl."
So then he changed his mind.
Because I started seeing the features, like, and it was so scary, but so exciting. But guys, I don't know. Obviously, only God knows. But you know what I mean? It was one of those things where I was like, "Yo, this could be a girl. Actually, this could be a girl." My brother did have a girl first. You know what I mean? So who knows?
I feel like if it's a girl, I'm gonna cry. Not saying that I want to go, but I feel like if it's a girl, I'm gonna cry because I feel like I've always wanted like a mini me kind of thing. And like whenever any family member is like, they want their hair done or like I just love sitting there and brushing people's hair. And everyone that knows me says to me, if you ever have a girl, she will be so sick of you doing her hair. So I feel like if I ever get that little girl that I can do her hair like all the time, every 2 seconds, my God, I'm gonna buy her so many hair products.
I'm gonna laugh at you if it's a boy though.
If it's a boy, I feel like...
I don't mind if it... Honestly, guys, I really don't mind. Like, but I'm just saying, like, I've had a dream, but I still think it's a boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My chances are always... No, actually, I don't know, man. It might be a girl, it might be a boy.
Yeah, you know.
Abdullah wants a girl. I don't mind.
Who says I want to go? I don't want to go. I really don't mind. Like, after that dream, I was like to myself, I actually don't care now. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to love it. Yeah. Unconditionally. So why do I care about the gender? You understand what I mean?
If it's a boy.
Like, obviously, after your first kid, that's when you start wishing, like, oh, can I get a girl? Can I get a boy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, once you, like, kind of have one gender or other.
Exactly.
But this is how I'm seeing it as, yeah? If I have a girl, I get to brush her hair. I get to, like, you know, dress her up. And if it's a boy, Abdullah gets to take it to the park and teach her how to play football.
Teach it.
And teach the kid how to play football. You know what I'm saying? So like both ways, it's a win-win situation. But I'm saying it now. And I will say it now. If I have a boy, I will get that second baby to be a girl.
Ooh.
Okay? I want that girl straight after that boy. I'm gonna be so jealous that you get to like, you know, do stuff with it. So I'm gonna be like, I want another baby for myself.
But there's no boys are always mama boys. You know what I mean? So they're always gonna be like, aww. They're always gonna be up your ass. Aww. Exactly.
He'll be like, yo, don't talk to my mother like that. This is my 4th slice.
You haven't even had your Coke.
I don't think I'm gonna have it. Growing up, not in a place where, you know, English is your first language, or they don't really like, you know, speak English, or like, there was no way I could have imagined my future being, you know, my future language being English strictly. I feel like sometimes it just hits me like, wow, like, I always speak English. No way in hell did I think this was gonna be like my first primary language, you know?
Yeah.
This is gonna be my kids' first language and stuff. A few years ago, I was so conscious about my accent.
Look at you. Slightly trying to put accent on now.
Really?
Yeah, my accent.
Nasty!
Sorry.
Boy, oh boy.
I shouldn't be eating with my mouth full. That is so disrespectful, isn't it?
You mean you shouldn't be talking with your mouth full?
Yeah, that one.
Water's life, man.
Water is life.
I actually can't have a meal with like Coke or something. I always like water. I know a lot of you guys are like saying, Fio, when are we gonna get a pregnancy update? When are we gonna get a pregnancy? You guys are obsessed with pregnancy updates. I think I've done, I know I've done one.
Of course you have.
I know you guys are like saying, Fio, girl, when are we getting another pregnancy update? That might be the next video, right?
It could be the next video.
I'm gonna be recording that very soon for you guys, so that will be the next video, so stay tuned. To be honest, I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, I get a lot of, you know, messages about that.
Yeah.
I hope some of you guys don't get bored
of it. Obviously, we're not going to be doing every week, like one every week. We just thought that since she's already on her second trimester now,
I'll give you guys another update. Like, I'm not going to be doing every week because some people are like, you know, when can we have weekly, you know? No, I'm not going to be doing weekly. I think that's too much.
We're just going to give it to you when we feel like you guys deserve it.
Yeah, when a lot of things happen, that's when I'm going to be giving an update. And boy, do I have loads of updates. Oh boy, where do I even start on that video? I'm going to be recording that very soon, and it's going to be the next video. So if you know, if you want it released and stuff, make sure you smash that like button. If I see 10,000 likes on this video, I know that's going to be like definitely the next video to work on. But if not, then I'll know that you guys...
it'll be delayed.
It'll be delayed, yeah. And knowing me, it'll be very delayed. So get the thumbs up. Ooh.
Also guys, one thing me and Fio always wanted to do was like, we wanted to do a lot more of these 24-hour challenges. So guys, let us know in the comment section like what 24-hour challenges you want us to do. We'll do it for you guys, whether it be weird, hard, or crazy, we'll do it for you.
But for those who don't know what the 24-hour challenge is, basically, you pick a task, you do that for 24-hour challenge, like 24 hours kind of thing. For example, like, not being on your phone for 24 hours, or you know,
I don't know.
Eating a certain type of food for 24 hours only, you know? So you do that for 24 hours.
Yeah, we feel like, obviously, we want to experiment with this channel. We don't want to keep it strictly basic. We want to do a lot of things on this channel, guys. Like, we want to do a lot of things apart from eating.
Eating is staying. It's not going.
And it's crazy, guys, how we are getting closer and closer to that 200k. And I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Because at the end of this, we expected to just hit 100k. We just thought, let's just hit 100k. Like, that would be a great target. And then from then on, from our first year, we can, you know, build on it. And we're about to hit 200k on our first year YouTube. And that's crazy. Because we didn't think in a million years we would reach that stage. And we just want to thank you guys, honestly, from the bottom of our heart.
Merci beaucoup.
Can't thank you guys enough. Like, the support from day one has been...
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. You don't have to talk about me.
And let's get to 200k, guys. We are not that far. Let's get it. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this mukbang and you want to see many more different types of mukbang, make sure you guys comment down below what type of mukbang videos. Is it mukbang?
It's one of them.
Anyways, yeah, mukbang. If you guys want to see us do different types, make sure you guys comment down below. And also, guys, don't forget to do the usual. Don't forget to follow our socials down below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on your post notifications so you guys be alerted
whenever we post.
And as always, guys,
bye bye, ciao.